It was a clash of two titans in the 100-meter finals on Tuesday in Hungary. Both America's Shacarri Richardson and St. Lucia's Julien Alfred were unbeaten for all of 2023. Barring a highly improbable tie, something had to give. Neither of the two champions wanted to see their unbeaten streak come to an end. With her burst out of the blocks and her acceleration, St. Lucia's Julien Alfred took the early lead. There was hope for Shacarri Richardson, who had made a habit of catching up with her competitors and passing them. But the St. Lucian sprinter had other ideas. She opened up too wide a gap on them. As hard as the American tried, there was no catching Julien Alfred. Shacarri Richardson had to settle for an unfamiliar second as Alfred burst the tape at 10.89 seconds, a comfortable first. Sports Minister Kenson Kazibe could hardly contain his joy. He says Julien Alfred is getting no less than she deserves.
We've never had an athlete who has worked so hard mentally, so hard physically, emotionally to get to where she is. I had about 3 conversations with her leading up to what we just saw, her first professional outing. We had conversation about ensuring that from the budget that we created for her first in St. Lucia's history for an athlete, that she was able to access the psychosocial support, the physical support, the emotional support ahead of what we saw.
Few witnessing the phenomenal run would guess that this was Julien Alfred's first foray into the world of professional athletics. The sports minister says nothing compares to sports when it comes to raising the profile of a nation.
No other activity provides St. Lucia with a platform on a global stage as much as sports does. I mean, if you think about St. Lucia in any foreign newspaper, St. Lucia would be on a foreign newspaper when an athlete such as Julien Alfred does what she just did. When Darren Sammy became West Indies captain, every reference to St. Lucia was that of St. Lucia being an island that could nurture talent and provide individuals that could perform on a global scene. And so when Julien Alfred continues to do what she's doing, it really puts a level of promotion for St. Lucia as an island on a level that no other activity, not carnival, not tourism, can actually single-handedly allow persons from all quarters of the world to pay attention to a small island. And that is the power of sports.
Coming out of the demanding NCAA season in the United States, at which she dominated the sprints, some argued that Julien Alfred would have peaked too early. But the St. Lucian athlete answered that concern with 2 successive gold medals in 2 international races. The upcoming year will be a test for Alfred with the 19th edition of the World Athletics Championships in Budapest, Hungary in August 2023 and the Paris Olympics also in August, but in 2024. Stanley Lucian for the HS News Force.